So check out this spot. It's next to the Beaver Bar and whatever that trailer hitch place is over there. On the that way is north, so never east, sour water. On the west side of Ridgewood. It's kind of slow right now because it's kind of raining a little bit and stuff. But I'm here with some two for real guys that are representing out here. And if you watch my channel, which there's a lot of people that do, you should come out here and buy some stuff from them because they got some really good shit, you know. And it's all representing the different militaries and what you should be honoring, actually. You know, if you have money, you should be bringing it over to these guys because they're actually doing a worthy cause. And not many people do worthy causes nowadays. Most people are out there just for themselves. But these guys aren't. That's my main man right there. I blessed him in. So I'm making you guys famous right now. I'm going to blow you guys up. Yeah. I'm going to blow you guys up. Was that hot sauce?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, regular burger ass a lot.
Is it really hot? Because I'm Puerto Rican, bro. You know what I mean? When you say hot, I mean like it burns you in 3 places. Your mouth, your stomach, on the way out. You know?
Yeah,
is that hot?
Yeah, because I love hot sauce. Man.
Yeah, I love hot sauce. You know, hot sauce biologically is very good for you.
Yes.
Yeah, it prevents cancer, actually.
Yeah, ours is all natural.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you read the ingredients, that's literally just what's in it. Like that like 1 sentence, like 2 sentences.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it, man. We make it.
Good taste. They got good cigarettes too. Newports are the best currently.
Oh yeah, dude, I got them in Afghanistan. That's when they started getting me onto Newports.
Yeah.
I used it to keep myself awake when I was in my turret. There's
No
like,
shit.
You know that they,
So you actually served?
Yeah.
At what branch?
Army.
Army. Yeah. Why not Marines?
Marines. Well, my buddy went into the Marines that I went to high school with, and he kind of got screwed. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm all good now, thanks. Yeah. But
You
yeah,
got screwed
so I
for
just
what?
went there and because I've always wanted to go Army, and my grandfather was in the Army, so I was like, you know what, screw it, go that way. And next thing you know, it was recon.
I like I said last night, like I was raised by Marines, so
Yeah.
you know, and like there's a concept that's behind the idea, you know, and it's simplified, yeah, you know, but like
Always faithful.
It's always faithful, but then that leads to the next concept that they don't really tell you about, which is simple veritas, which is always truthful.
Yep.
All right, and that usually simply gets you fucked everywhere you go.
Yep.
Because like people can't handle the truth like a few good men, you know. Like you got these people over here that have all this shit. They got so much shit. Like you could actually go in people's garbage and like make a lot of money just by going through people's garbage because they throw away so much shit.
You see it up north, man.
It's terrible, man.
People with full-time jobs have to do that just to afford their apartments.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's like
Like we're blessed to have the job that we do because I'm a welder fabricator by trade. Too. I could be on the road making $150 an hour as a pipe fitter, but the purpose of what we do and why we do it means more to me than going out and doing the 9 to 5 and beating the shit out of myself.
Exactly. So. You have a purpose-driven life.
Exactly. I have not been this happy working in years.
Yeah.
Since I got out of the Army.
Yeah.
There
Hey.
Hey.
I made a new poem.
You did?
You want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
You're filming while I'm saying it. All right. It's called Stoned Innuendo. This is my own. Poetry style. I made my own style. That is, it's AAA, BBB, CC, and it's a crescendo. If you didn't know what I actually put the different stanzas, you wouldn't actually catch it. But I listed it down here because each one of these represents a different idea that culminates in the end. So it goes like this. Come and drink from the will that never runs dry, and die to this world as you cast your die. Let me dry every tear from your eye. Legends never pass out, but leave their mark in the book of eternity. Don't let me leave, or a lone star, golden eagle fly by, or you will miss your chance to fly high in liberty with this fly guy. So excuse me as I kiss the cheek of this guy whom in heaven lies. Come on, try to keep up or be squashed like a lagging tomato stomped into ketchup. See, it's not ketchup, it's catch up, right? Don't judge a book by its cover, nor be deleted by the flesh carnality minded you have to drink from Thelma's milk. Take or forsake impatiently foolish bride. You can't wait, remove your gaze from my, or blink and I will disappear, bye-bye. And you will cry and cry, never to realize it is I and I am him that is carrying you as I heed your cry. Like John Bevere, the British are coming. Peculiar holy worship, you see them storming the broad path. They are so blind they cannot see the narrow grace-filled path of dynamic perfection, where you simply do your best and commit, doing it with your best try. All right. I'll save it for you. I got my own. It's a song of Will Sonic. You know, I made my own style. You know, like when I was on the streets and stuff. Somebody, this poem right here, minimum $100.
Yeah.
Minimum.
You sell it?
Well, what I do is I go up and say, hey, my name is William. I like to shake my spirit in poetry. I'm writing a book, right, which is true. I'm gonna compile all the poems I have in a book when I finally release it and get it published. And all those poems are gonna be the cumulative of my story and my journey, you know. And it just builds and builds and builds and builds. And so if they invest with a donation, because you can't actually ask for money on the streets, or they'll actually arrest you. So I say, for any donation amount, which you think is appropriate and what God guides your heart to, and that's why I'll give you this poem for.
All right.
So it's like, and that's what I did in Hollywood. And at minimum, I make $20 a poem, minimum. So I could go to a hotel if I wanted to. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to.
Right.
Know? I got on the street because tourists are out there like crazy, and they see something like that, and they're like, "Whoa, he's actually telling the truth."
Right.
You know, it's that skilled. You know.
What's Hollywood like? Never been there.
They call it Hollywood. Here's a fact for you, okay? Here's a fun fact. Daytona Beach was actually meant to be Hollywood. If you go over to the actual historic museum over there, Hollywood actually started over here. Yeah. This was supposed to be the location where they were going to have Hollywood built. But the people that were there, it's charged so much taxes for them to actually do their stuff that they actually were all the way on the other side of the country. So this spiritually, there's a question. One of my friends, Hobson. You ever hear Hobson before? Yeah, he's my son actually in spirit. You know, he's my son's son. You know, like S-O-N, S-U-N, and you know, and S-U-N. You know? Right. So like it's like we give each other like special names and stuff. And in his group, I'm Voltron. You know, but because you want me to talk about the Voltron Force? Right. Yeah, I'm Voltron.
Wait, you actually knew Hobson or like met him?
I know these people, man.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm a ghostwriter.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I give them inspiration.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they can be able to take complex ideas and apply them into their music with like what people call, for example, for Montana of 500, right? He called it land of the free, home of the brave, right? I said, no, it's land of the free, home of the slave.
Huh. Right.
I came back to him with that. He's like, well, what do you mean? I said, look, well, you make a choice, right? You either believe what the Bible says, that all things are good, despite what your eyes are telling you.
Right.
Or you can believe the lie. Because duality is a lie. Good does not need evil to exist. People think that. They think one needs the other. That's a lie. God was first.
Right.
There is no evil.
Right.
Because
he was created after.
It wasn't even created. You know? If hell is defined as a separation from God, and God is the only thing that holds things together, that means it doesn't exist. Think about it. It's logical. If God's the only thing that holds things together, then hell doesn't exist. Because it says in the scripture, when we actually get resurrected and come back on the regenerated earth, that there will be no more tears. Now, if you're like a dude like I am that gives love freely to people, right? Then that would mean that if you actually love someone who returned your love, and they were not with you in heaven, even if they weren't born Christian, that means you cry forever. Because you remember him because of the love that he has for them. Or his love never dies. Right? So and when I start talking like this, the Christians come up to me and say blasphemy. And I say, I got Christians who would blast for me.
They would say blasphemy too. They would. They'd be the first ones.
First ones. First, we got later.
No, I don't.
That's all right.
I do my Jeep, but took that.
Don't worry about it. That's one of the things, like, you know, you got your friends and you get high with them and then they take your lighter and put it in their fucking pocket
Bro.
and take it away with you.
Literally.
And so you get there at like 2 o'clock in the morning, right? And you got your pack of smokes and you're like, where's my fucking lighter?
Fucker took it again.
You fucking took it again. You can't be mad at them because they just got high and they forgot and they thought it was theirs for a second. And then they put it in their pocket just reflexively and like, damn.
Yep.
Then you have to like go down to the fucking corner store and pay like $5 for
$5.
a goddamn lighter.
A mini.
It's
Big
like,
mini.
what the fuck? and then this is some funny shit. I was talking to this guy the other day. And he said Coca-Cola made a proclamation that they wanted people to be less white in their company.
What?
They made a company byline that you have to be less white in Coca-Cola.
That's fucking wild.
That's like, what the fuck is that?
What?
Less white? What is
Hey,
that?
I need you to sag your pants a little more.
I
there.
know, yeah. Sag your pants more. Which, when I got arrested and went to jail for trespassing, you know, and other stupid shit, you know, falsely accused and whatnot, you know, and like, and in jail, when you sag your pants, you know what that means?
You open for business.
Open for business. So basically, all these people are wearing their saggy ass pants, saying they're a bunch of faggots.
Yeah, but they don't know.
No, but they said,
don't think about it.
Tupac actually started it. Well, I said this is one of my. I have a line. I have like a comedic thing that I do, and I say it like this. I started off with, "What's brown and sounds like a bell?"
I don't know.
Dong. Right. I said, yeah, man. There's this guy. You know, he was a really good rapper in the past. His name was Tupac. He was alive when I was alive, but you know, he thought that he was a better rapper than me. And then, you know, the Holy Spirit had to go over and send some Crips over there, and they got pop, 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 and they actually shot Tupac in one of his balls. So, you know, he should have changed his name from Tupac to Lumpac. Because he kept on walking around, and he's unbalanced, and he walked around in a circle all the time around Mount Sinai, because if you get past the fact that you're not supposed to have sex before marriage. and so, you know, it made a vulnerability because lust is a death penalty. Because Martin Luther King had so many different side chicks. He had 14 different side chicks at one time, and he said that he was actually a minister of God doing all this other stuff right there. So yes, he did see the coming of the glory of the Lord, but he was also enriched in the trenches of lust.
Interesting.
This is true stuff. You should read it, research it, and find it.
Didn't he have a wife too?
He had a wife. A wife.
Right.
You know, because I don't do that shit.
Right.
I don't do that shit. I understand the spiritual principle. You know, I have so many fathers in heaven that they actually manifest themselves in earth protection in my walk. There was this one time I was doing poetry on the side. I was doing my Iridescent Rose poem and making a little money on the sides of the Asian people on one side of the road over in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, right before the blacktop starts. And I went over to this other side over here where all the clubs were at, and that's where I usually made some good dough right there. And I'm sitting there, and this car comes running down, and it was a gang of Latin kings.
Right.
And they're running for the cops. Now, their plan was actually to go on the side of the road that I was on the wrong side of the road.
Right.
They hit a curb, right? Just a little bump, right? The car shot up 20 feet in the fucking air.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
it hit a palm tree. And it blew up like poof. And I'm looking at that shit, I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
That's beautiful.
That's great.
and then God said, yeah, that's Big Took. Because they disrespected me. I driving by.
It's great.
Wow. Because, man, I serve God, but my pain is this, and it never ends. This never ends.
Right.
Not yet. Because I serve God, He told me to leave my family because my ex cheated on me and rebuked the gospel of love that I was delivering to her. See my kids, I rebuked the name of Jesus, I rebuked the name of Jesus, I rebuked the name of Jesus. And then finally God said, will you rebuke, leave?
Right.
And I'm like, I got my kids. He says, your kids are always spiritually there with you.
Right.
The spirit is more real than reality itself, but still, look, I'm a man. I understand the concept, right? But at the same time, I haven't seen my children since before Christmas, where I was working as a doctor of chiropractic and working at Pizza Hut to pay my child support, working all the time.
Right.
Not doing any drugs, not smoking, like vapes, I said, you know, and completely clean. And doing all this shit, working on so much, just to see my kids twice a month.
Right.
Damn. When the bitch, excuse my French, sat there and she got me and I spun out. And then they locked me up in the insane asylum and diagnosed me with bipolar. And I wasn't bipolar. I was just pissed off.
Right.
I just rightfully so. And so they gave me the diagnosis and they used it against me in court of law. And then took my fucking children from me. And I'm their dad. You wanna know how I'm a good dad? Every time I see my kids, the first thing they do is smile. Like dad's home.
Yep.
They always ask me, stay longer, Dad? Can you stay longer, Dad? I said, I wish you could.
Right.
I wish you could. But this court system is so pro-women.
100%.
They don't even acknowledge the father's role at all.
Right. I know some women that should never have custody of their kids. Father, perfect figure, good guy, working, you know. Gets maybe one weekend out of the month. Fucked up.
It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. But you know what? Everything has a time and a place and there's a reckoning that's going to be happening. You know? You can't hold people, God's people back that long. You know, like Warren Hill says, the shame that shakes on it, I'm look that strong. I'm free. I'm made and set free, is what the scripture says.
Right.
So you can't tell me that I'm a slave to anything. Because I'm a slave to God. There's this word called doulos in the scripture. Whenever they say Paul is servant to Christ,
Right.
the actual word servant actually literally means slave. We translated it, a lesser version of it. William Shakespeare was one of the people that helped make the King James Bible.
Right.
Consummate related to him.
No shit.
Yeah. So, yeah. Blessed with it because it had a negative concept of slavery at the time.
So you use servant instead.
Yeah, this is what God does. He takes an ugly situation and he makes it beautiful. So I say, I'm a slave to God. What are you gonna do? You're gonna shoot me? Put the bullet. I'm a crip, right? So I go up to the Bloods and I say, look, I command you in the name of Jesus to put your gun to my head and pull the fucking trigger. I'm already dead to this world. And they're like,
Oh yeah. Right.
do you want to join our gang? I said, no, I'm a crip. And one of the Bloods. The Bloods are impatient. So they actually started the gang wars. If you look at the gang history.
Yeah.
Crips were first, and they were led by this guy, Big Took, right? Because the cops were not going to the ghetto situation to be able to make this all these child abusers, these women abusers, all these other type of things to regulate the law.
Right.
They didn't give a shit about the black people at that time. You know? So the Crips came up to actually do enforcement of principles that are actually holy. And they formed up a law system like the sky is green, that's all true Crips go to heaven. And stuff like that.
Right.
It's like, it's So, like, when I joined the Crips, man, we made our own laws, you know. And the first zero was no homo, because I was raped. And you know what? Satan still comes inside my mind when I get close to one of my friends and he was raped too. And it starts to put these thoughts inside my fucking head. So we make this rule, no homo, you know. So we can never do that. But still,
That's where it starts. It starts with a thought. It becomes reality. You work it into action.
So that's why we make these rules, no homo. And then after rule number 1, there's no niggers. It's like the word nigger actually means ignorance.
Yeah.
And it's not ignorance of ignorance is bliss. It's more of an ignorance of like consumers.
Right.
Yeah, go put him up.
You should check out this stuff, man. They're always in the military, man. They're awesome.
Yeah. I'm former Marine, so.
Oh, roger that. Sorry, I'll get behind here.
Hoorah.
I just had to have myself some breakfast.
Not hoorah.
Hoorah. Sorry, my bad.
Hoorah.
I said it.
Rah, devil. All right, so Soldier Solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we supply veterans with PTSD and other disabilities, service and rescue dogs.
Yeah.
Yep. That's us.
That's fine with me, brother.
Oh yeah, brother. That's Trained Dog Save a Warrior. They're a non-profit organization that does the actual training certification. It's completely free. We're the finances for it. So when you enter the program with your dog, you have to stay in that program. As long as you finish that
I ain't got a dog.
Yeah.
Or an old lady. Both of them dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I ain't.
He's not sorry.
I ain't.
I ain't. I tell people I've been married 3 times. You know what I like my old ladies? They're fucking dead. They sound fucking cold-hearted, but they're fucking dead. People, women say, "Oh, that's so cruel." I say, "You didn't know my fucking ex-old ladies either." All right, thanks, brothers.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, how much is the window things right there? Right here.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Those are $5.
$5?
Yep.
Oh, let me go here and see this fucking Doom Coon or whatever the fuck he is. Got
Fucking A, Jesus Christ.
Hoorah!
There we go. Hoorah. Army's hoo. They're hoorah.
Yeah.
And then the Navy's hoo-yah.
Yeah. Well, you know, the funny thing is the Marines are extension of the Navy.
They're a Department of the Navy, yeah. It literally says on their emblem, Department of the Navy.
Yeah.
Same thing like with the Navy guys. One of my buddies that works for us, we go at it sometimes. He was Navy, and he was a submariner.
Oh man.
So they'd be like, "You fucking Army grunts," and just like, "Hey, you know what they say about Army submariners? 100 men go down, 50 couples come up."
Yeah, and they're all full of semen.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah. The submarine's not the only one that's full of semen. Like.
They all got footballs full of semen.
Yeah.
From Subway.
Oh yeah. The uniforms are tied up in a knot right here.
I love being raised from the Marines. You can be an asshole in a good way.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know what I love right now, man? You're fucking dead.
It's fucking dead.
You're fucking dead. When Calvin comes back, but you just missed it, bro.
That's great. Only a Marine would say shit like that.
Oh no, I know a lot of Army guys that say the same fucking
Oh, no
thing.
shit.
Because with the Marines, every Marine is a Marine, right? But with the Army, there are very few combat-oriented MOSs, like jobs. I was one of them. So you have your infantry, your cavalry scouts, and your tankers, right? Those are like the main combat-oriented guys. And then, of course, you have their support elements, which are 13 Foxes, 4 Observers, 12 Bravos, gun bunnies, field artillery. But they're away from the action for the most part. We're right up in it. First ones in. That's why.
Well, the Marines are the first ones in.
Well, no, it depends.
Aren't they the ones that usually set up they establish a head first, and then the Army comes in and sets up a base, right?
No, I would be part of that.
Okay.
I would actually go in before the Marines because recon, you go in and
like Army Rangers.
No, I was in a Ranger.
Okay.
No, I was not. My identifier was 19 Delta.
Okay.
So I was base recon. So basically, if we got orders to go and review an element or something like that, or stake out an element, we could have, just 2 dudes with a 240, a bunch of ammo, and some snacks for a week, and we would just observe and report. But if they found us, we'd have to fight our way out. So, radio contact, on my yards. I mean, then of course, if you had
So, what your squad was termed platoon, or what was the term? What was the actual term for your group?
recon is the term for our group.
Is it exactly
like our
just
job.
recon?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Our
how
job
many
is
people do you usually operate with?
It depends on the situation. Like myself, I was in a recon squadron of cavalry scouts. So we only operated with guys, 25 to 30 people per platoon. And there are only 2 platoons per line troop.
And they all had special assignments in the group?
No, we were just general. A lot of times, like what I wanted to do, a cavalry scout or like 3 cavalry scouts get attached to an infantry platoon, and they would send us out, and then we would gather the information, we'd send it back to them, and depending on the information that we gathered and sent back to them, they would deploy and make the plan to deploy. We'd wait for them and punch it up.
When I was in Cali, I was on the corner of Girvan and Hollywood. If you ever go there, you'll see it. It's right before the Blacktop starts. There's a bus stop that's right there that has a charging station. And we were 3 Crips that represented that spot right there. The older guy, who was like a father to me, his name was David, right? And David was a Marine sniper.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, those guys.
That dude was bad ass, man. He knew how to hand combat kill you. He taught me all this shit. He was like, we would just sit down and he's like, you do it like this, you do it like this. He said, you get a little knife, not a big one, it's a little one. And you just and do it real quick. He one time this one guy came in, this one like drunk dude came and disrespected him. He just BOOM! Knocked him the fuck out. It was like he was down on the ground. And he went back and sat down. I got him a chair,
Yeah.
I found this chair. I said, here's your chair, Dad. And he'd sit in the chair, and we sit there, and he was a musician too. He was a great drummer. He gets some drumsticks, play on the ground, and we'd make music all day long. And just sit there and chill. And we had such a great time because I was the breadwinner. I go out and do I go out and I do this poetry, and I started getting the reputation as the poet of Hollywood. Right? That's what they called me out there. And so, like, I go up to people and I do my bit, and I get money, and then I come back, and this other Crip named Michael was over there. And he'd go out of the city to where they have the rarest, finest weed. And he'd take like a 2-hour trip to go out there on the bus, and he'd come back with it, and we just sit there and smoke all day long.
Oh, dude, that's nice.
And it was actually, it was fine. It wasn't bad. I had a tent. I had a $300 tent. There was up the walkway. There was a bridge, and when it rained, we just put the tent, sit outside and mess with it, and we just sleep, and then we come back and do our thing. And I'd go out at nighttime, and I felt like someone's trying, or something like that. I'd be like, damn, someone's trying, man. He said, I've never lost a battle rap yet.
Yep.
I said, and I go and I find these people out there. I said, you want to rap? And I go up to them. There was this whole group one time, right? And they're all rapping. They're like, all right, it's your turn. Go up there and rap. And I go, rock, like that, and they all fell down. said, they're like, whoa, you're powerful. I said, yeah, I just beat you with one word. With one word. Because my intention behind that word was infinite.
Oh, yeah.
You know? It's like, they literally fell down, bro. There was like 20 of them. They literally fell down.
Shit.
I was like, no, I just never lost. I can't. It's my place, you know?
Yeah, man, once you got your place, you got your place.
You can't steal what's mine. He said, the Bible says, let no man take thy crown. I said, fine.
Yep.
I said, fine. You can't take my crown, but I'll share it with you. And I said, but you better watch out. That means you have to go through the suffering that I went through too. I can't do that.
Oh, yeah.
So they end up, I say that to people, you know what they do? They say, sure, we'll wear it. You know what they do? They kill themselves.
Shit, dude, I've been in fucking dark places, man.
I know.
Dark places. I was homeless by myself. Nobody would talk to me.
Yeah.
Needed help. It was all the people that I had help before too. Feel useless, feel dark.
Yeah.
I remember sleeping behind a dumpster in the middle of the winter in fucking Connecticut. I almost froze to death.
Yeah.
But I'm still here, and look what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt this was what I was meant to do.
Exactly.
I wish I had my paintbrush with me. I got a little paintbrush that just brush everything off.
I got a paintbrush at my house if you want one.
Oh no, I think it's buried in the ammo can. I just don't want to go through it. It's not bad enough yet.
I got this ring I'm trying to get over there. It's a $20 ring. It's perfect. If I go up to him and I say, look, I like to make a trade with my craft first. Give you the chance to do it, and then if you don't do it that way, I'll just go out and I'll get $20 for my craft. You know?
There you go.
Like that. I'd rather than have the opportunity of having something that's worth way more than $20 first.
Yeah.
But,
Now I was wondering where the hell he's going. Because our boss is gone right now.
I don't know where he went.
He's ghosted. He's
God.
like, I'm gonna go try to sell shit. Send him over our way.
You got like some cards?
Oh yeah, I got plenty of cards, man.
Yeah, give me like 10 cards. And I'll go out and I'll tell people to come here.
You guys are awesome around here, man. You know the lady that was the flagger yesterday?
I see it.
She was walking around. She had this 2-on flags, big yellow shirt, black lady. She grabbed the whole stack. How you doing, guys? Hey, man, if you want to come check us out, let us know, man. We supply vets and PTSD service and rescue dogs. I've got 2.5 more boxes.
Let me do this. Read the rest of this.
Can we read the rest of it?
Yeah, read the rest of it. Let me just say it.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I love spelling words.
It's better if I say it because I say it with the intention. Stone innuendo. Come, take a drink from the well that never runs dry and died in this world as you cast your die. Let me dry every tear from your eye. Legends never pass out, believe they're marked in the book of eternity. Don't let me leave or a lone star, golden eagle fly by, or you will miss your chance to fly high in his liberty with this fly guy. So excuse me as I kiss the cheek of this guy who is in heaven. Lies. Come on, try to keep up and be squashed like a lagging tomato stomping to catch up. Don't judge a book by its cover or nor be deceived by the flesh carnality mind. If you have to drink from the Talmud milk, take or forsake and patiently foolish bride. You can't wait, remove your gaze from mine or blink and I will disappear bye-bye. You will cry and cry, never to realize it is I and I am him that is carrying you as I heed your cry. Like John Bevere, British are coming, peculiar holy worship. You see them storming the broad path. They are so blind they cannot see the narrow, grace-filled path of dynamic perfection where you simply do your best and commit doing it with your best try. OG Yoda, old gangster Yoda. OG Yoda, there is no try, just do or do not. Like the hot, wholesome taste of an all-American cold briars, all-natural vanilla almond pie. In the stream of his spirit, I pick up the Lecrae cross, Leviathan, father of all pride proud, and his progress mutually inspired smooth stone and places my David sling and let the fucking thing go, dispelling all darkness and wrongfully implied, devious, devilish, the high stone innuendo. The bright light is on and the kingdom of darkness is gone as we are translated to the kingdom of God's marvelous light, where we can be free in pure innocent virginity and do whatsoever we want to do with an unending source of greenback dough. In this land of the free, the home of the slave, you have the freedom to prosper and the strength to get through. What's up, yo? Jesus is up. And now you see right through with a Super Saiyan glow. Redeem the time with wisdom and no longer let it waste. Come, my brides, let us consummate. Kiss these lips and take a taste.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Fuck that. It's deep.
And the other one is...
You're going straight towards the wrong people. I told you. Get that giant group of motherfuckers over there. I literally went that way.
You need to get like a headset and shit.
Yeah, like, walkie-talkie. All right, we gotta bogey at our limit.
Build a little tower right there and be like, all right, quadrant 706.
Yeah. Red coordinate, shot over, shot out. You like that one?
I like that.
You want to know where it's going to go to? Padsock, Train a Dog, Save a Warrior. So the funds that we make coming around the road actually goes towards these guys. They're a non-profit dog training facility for veterans with PTSD. They fund the entire thing. We're the finances behind it. As long as you finish the program flat out, you don't pay a single thing.
What's the notch about?
The notch is for your sunglasses.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I see it says notch. I'm like,
yeah, one of the
not
guys
a beer opener. It doesn't feel like a beer opener. Or something.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what everybody has. It's like,
No, if you do it the right way, you can use that notch as a beer top opener.
I know that's a bitch sure is.
Yeah, that one.
That's trench art to the finest right there, buddy.
Get the BMG,
Real one
man.
at my house. Still loaded.
There you go.
I don't cut my 50s up like that.
Came from Vietnam.
Well,
though.
you know the cool thing about those? Bottle Bleacher brand specifically is actually owned and operated by a Navy SEAL member. He was featured on Shark Tank. That's where he got the funds in order to start his business. He's got a grenade one too.
Nice.
Oh.
I wish that we carried it with us, but it's a full grenade. It's not the pineapple. It's
Yeah,
baseball.
you gotta fucking.
And yeah, you just kind of twist on it. I can see me and my idiot grunt friends just running in somewhere, popping the top, and be like, all right, hold the pin, put the spoon, drag out, let's go. Yeah, man, we got everything.
Yeah, this is something here, but this is what I do. Alright, I'm a poet.
Yeah, you don't even know.
No, I know.
I know.
He's good too.
I know it. This is
If you like that one,
this is what I wrote. And what I do
Lay
is
right
I
to
say,
him, you're good, you man. It's a number one side.
listen to the phone.
I have 3 older brothers. One literally ended last month, end of February, retired from the Army. I have one in the Air Force and one in the Navy. The Navy is about 18 years, I think he is. And, well, his twin was the 20-year in the Army. Actually, I think he did 22 years. His twin, Eddie, is in the Navy. He's 18 years, and I have a brother in the Air Force. He's at like 14 years. 2 years younger than them.
Yeah, I just did one enlistment. I got medically retired after I blew out the entire left side of my body after Afghanistan. So that was at Fort Hood. Fort Hood doesn't like to come there so often unless it's scout sergeant or higher. So they just handed me a blue card saying congratulations. I'm like, I'm still wearing a bracelet to my shoulder or something. You're not gonna help me.
Arrows from the sky.
They were saying that.
Almost as bad as Fort Bragg.
Oh yeah, no, my buddy Chris, he's a CO now. He's a captain. I helped him actually get commissioned.
Tonight. I like a red riding horseman, undertaking apocalyptic golden lone star, eagles, fish, or war torn, not comforted heart.
What'd you get there for stuff?
No, he's not there anymore.
Well, oh, you're like 75% of the people, you're stuck.
Yeah, well, if you're an officer, you don't get stuck anywhere.
Yeah. Well, because most of the people at Bragg are airborne. So there's only so many airborne.
He was airborne.
And you only get $50 more a month.
Yeah, exactly. Just to jump out of airplanes and destroy your
Perfect,
nose.
a good airplane at that.
I was good.
My ex-husband, my ex-husband was stationed at Fort Bragg,
Yep.
and while we were there for 6 years. So he got benefit. Just saying. He was in the hospital for a foot surgery.
Yeah.
Check 1, 2,
All of
check,
the
check.
anesthesiologists got called to an emergency because a flight freaking or a parachute didn't open.
Do you want to make a donation?
I don't know. practice jump.
Very nice.
The parachute. So if somebody's going to jail. That parachute rear.
This is my own.
Yeah. Hey, see, you probably like this one, man. From the V-neck, never depend on the man for protection.
So,
And we got these hoodies too. All your verbiage hoodies. You got something for your little guy too.
well, I'm a doctor of chiropractic.
So you got, that's like
As he takes his finger
standard
out of his
language
mouth.
for you.
Yeah.
I know a lot of, I know the
I
word,
got-
but a lot
I
of
got
common
hoodies
people are
too.
going to
These
go,
right here.
that's where you're going to lose it. They're gonna-
Like that.
What's
Yeah. It's called our American Companion.
You lose
And then we have this one right here. Great silhouette.
Someone
with the
knows
soldiers
it,
and the dog.
it hits.
Yeah.
We have a boxer that naturally trained himself for my ex-husband's PTSD.
Like to recognize society.
As soon as he gets on the edge,
Yeah.
the boxer comes.
Don't worry, that's the burn your ass a lot one.
And I have
Yeah,
a
that's good.
photographic
Yeah.
memory as well, too.
Yeah.
But the boxer literally comes right up to him and calms him down and puts his head right on his lap.
Yeah.
I had a translator.
Then you
I was
just like
over and-
anybody that comes near him, the boxer.
Sounds like an argument. Like every fucking time I ever heard him talk, it was like,
And now the boxer's like,
and you're like,
crazy.
That's so true.
I'm looking like,
Just saw him yesterday.
Yo, assalamu alaikum.
yo, we just need wire. We need wire. It's like,
Package deal for you.
You know what the funniest language in the world though is Japanese.
Probably mixed
It
up.
always sounds
I've been over there
That
too,
was
man.
designed by
they
a
sound like they're constipated.
I come in,
course.
Like they're at the
Like-
toilet and they're like trying to get a turd out or something.
Yeah.
What you guys
that
doing?
bitch builds up, man. I'm like,
Of course, Red Friday is probably like that one.
I was
We even get
surprised,
the
man.
Pearl
When I heard
Pirates
like
logo, we get the
Guam
Coast
and
Guard.
Saipan, all
My sister-in-law's brother was Coast
cool.
Guard.
You know, like, I didn't know what, you don't
This
know.
right here.
Go to these places.
These colors don't run, they rework.
I've been pretty much everywhere, man. Drivers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, we got the dog.
I was on the doctor's advice
We got the boxer. Some boxer on it, but
Yeah.
America's original
showed you
security,
that.
you're German, you're Malinois.
They only had 2%.
Of course it is.
Everywhere I had Bibles wrapped up in gifting baskets.
Boxers in some of them stuff
One
and
of
tails.
them.
Butt wobble.
Oh, okay. You think so is a
I
problem
would put my
with
life
the
in the
local
hands
there?
of that boxer.
Oh yeah, they're great dogs. High energy, very high energy.
Not anymore. Not at almost 11 years old.
Well, not at that age.
But we also have an American Bulldog that is like
Wow.
extreme
And I smuggled
amount of
Bibles
energy.
in there because of
Big
that.
He's
deal,
crazy.
huh?
Because I wanted to be, I wanted to actually.
Well, he's a few years younger than the
I wanted to be
boxer.
taught because it
You,
would've put
you
us-
like
But that boxer,
feeling.
we had my
You know, I
ex-husband's
wanted to suffer
sister
for Christ's sake in
had a
physical
boyfriend.
way that it would have spread
And
throughout
he
the
was-
world
he
that
had
a
come over the house
doctor
several
who was
times.
going on a relief program
Boxer's been around this
went over
man,
there and
knew this
smuggled
man.
Bibles in a social
He was in the
outcry
bathroom
with
one day,
the
comes out of the
country
bathroom, all of a
was
sudden
revival.
this dog, Buck, his name is,
You would hope.
Buck starts growling
He would have got out.
showing teeth
I
and
wasn't the
all.
only doctor there.
And
was like
I'm
24.
standing here, Buck's standing there, and the boy is coming out of the bathroom, and Buck is, before he even saw him,
I had a buddy go to
What's
they
up,
were
boss?
on doctors. They would give
How you
them
doing today?
the guy was
industry and just common things, you know,
T-shirts, hoodies.
mostly pull teeth and fix
before he
the
even saw him.
motherfucker lost a limb and they
Because in the house was me,
did
my
it with
ex-husband,
salve
and
or
my
something.
son.
And
Warrior.
And that
they
box
would just do a lot of that basic doctor. It wasn't
and I'm
like
like, they're yelling at the dog to stop him.
yeah.
They do
The dog knows him.
Where you had
He's around him, and there's something wrong.
I service the entire country.
We had also another situation with the same dog.
You enter the
We were
program,
having a yard
you
sale.
have to finish
We
it.
back down
Once you
Florida.
finish it, it's
The dog had
completely
been out in the
free. We
yard
actually do
all day
finance.
long. Didn't have an issue with
So we do the training and
all of a
certification
sudden,
payments.
they put the dog back in the house.
And with the funding is
Or no, they were staying in his porch.
Great. What other shows?
Right now, we've got myself,
Yeah, Neil.
Calvin, and
I know
two
when
other
I was
guys.
in,
Four of us doing bike week.
a lot of the Arabic
other
bands,
guys that
they'd
work
have the
in, like,
loudspeaker and it'd come on with the
couple
sound,
gun
you know, like,
shows.
How's that man?
Yeah.
dude, they pop out the rug, man, and they're down. Bro, I was on I swear it was like an 8-lane highway, right? And we got shit to do,
Everything is
right?
starting to open back up.
A cow across the highway.
I managed touring rock bands.
Bro, this is like LA, like two LA highways combined, and a cow shut this bitch down, and the cow got like trinkets all over this bitch. And, come out here.
Smart.
You don't honk. You don't speak loud. You quiet around a cow. Yeah. This cow just shut the whole shit down.
Right.
When I was in Vietnam,
It's a sacred cow. Okay. Look, how you
Yeah, you take one of these. You have a website? You fucking old rock line.
I got a lot of
literally be like on
career
a
and
road
like high level
back
Marine
into that
guys
end.
that roll about
There'd be
this.
literally
And I've known since
200
first
people
grade. So.
on
Nice.
this road.
Yeah,
You have to
And
drive
actually-
by.
Oh yeah,
big
just wow,
trucks
wow.
going,
Yeah.
going. It was fun.
Bro, I was in Columbia.
Yeah.
They were going up on the sidewalk around the motherfucker. I was like, what? It was like you had to get on the motorbike as
yeah,
a,
this one right here.
you know, like a taxi.
Yeah,
And they were like,
yeah.
oh, bro, I can't be part of this.
I saw this guy on one of those scooters. He had a front rail and a back rail. And he was pissed. I don't know how the hell it is. But there's a block of ice this big and this wide on both sides of the little motorbike.
We got your six. That's the one that I'm wearing right now.
Road,
Yeah, so we got your back.
this ice. I was like,
Got the Cats Off program on the nameplate on there too.
how did he even do that?
See, I do shirts for the bands too, and
I've seen them, man.
military. And they Worcester, you'll see two days floating down at one time. Yeah, guys down there, but I put a shirt together, and it said my AR-15. What is the word when you want to? I don't know my head now. Identifies as a pussy. My AR-15 identifies as a pussy. Oh yeah, there you go. And then I put their band logo on there. It sells pretty nice. So, and then what is this?
That is a survival bracelet. It's right here. It's a 22 paracord. It's got a compass. It's got a whistle. And it's got a striker.
Like
It's got a
that.
what?
Striker.
What's that?
These are $10 by themselves. But usually I like to throw those into like package deals and different things. So like if you wanted to do like what t-shirts are 30, I do t-shirts for 55. But if you wanted to do like 4 shirts for $100, after that, like if you wanted to make that go up to 120,
And they know-
I
they
throw
do it.
that in
They
with a
kinda got it.
drawstring bag and a decal for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't think you got my size. Cold water later.
That's a rare one. Okay.
But I definitely would like to buy one of these.
One of those? Absolutely.
A lot of places.
Yeah, absolutely.
That way I can absorb it. I got to run up to St. Augustine to another band. Why don't we do that?
So you got the compass, you got the whistle.
Where's the compass? Okay. All right.
Both compass works. This is the way you strike it. It's going to come like with black protective coating on it.
Just wear it off.
Yeah, just wear it, just scratch it off like that. It's done with silver. All you do is put it in red base and wear it against the point. Strike like that.
So you're out in the middle of nowhere and you just start a fire kind of thing.
Yep.
Bear
It works,
Grylls
too.
Time of,
Yeah.
and then compass, striker, and what else?
Survival.
Survivor whistle.
Yeah.
And if you undo the bracelet itself,
Yeah, you got 20 feet of paracord. Yeah, because that's Ranger.
20 feet of
paracord.
Yeah,
That is the
paracord.
one of the strongest. I don't know if it's the strongest or whatever it is.
one of my Marine buddies will pass out. They see me with that. I got, hey man, look what I got.
Yeah.
I got this. I'm like, you?
Yeah, it's a bracelet
The
too.
only one that goes to serve. No, I know.
We used to get
You can
rolls
see
of
I wear
paracord
that's
like
what
this.
puts out my
Oh
head.
yeah.
Army.
Oh yeah. All the OD green.
That's really cool. Now the whistle sounds like what? A regular whistle?
That's not mine. That's his. I don't want to put my mouth on it.
It's just like a regular whistle. It's not like a high pitch with the
Yeah, it's
dogs.
not like a cork whistle.
Yeah,
It's not a dog whistle.
Sounds good.
and what is the bottle breachers? I saw those on Shark Tank. Ring on you.
Yeah. So the bottle breach is at 25. It looks like this. You get an informational card with it as well.
Yeah, probably order that online. Yes.
Gotcha. Like that, I have that through a 17.
Through 17. What else do you have?
Sound guys are horrible.
Yeah, I'm sure that gets you.
Yeah, just Tiffany last I was getting crushed on the
Don't.
There's an extra 5 for the car.
Check.
Check. Check.
Oh, that was cool.
Check. Check. Check.
If that went any longer, I would have been right back in Afghanistan looking around for my M4. Kid you not, man.
I'll send my guy over. You two could share a lot of stories he was over there with. So what we got over here, hats.
Yeah, hats, notch hats. They're actually for your The notches on the hats are actually for your sunglasses. They fit a little bit.
Just 1, 2, just 1, 2, check.
Yeah, so those are the Epic glasses, and the
Oh, you want to pull the hat down and it'll go on
yeah,
the
it'll go right. Yeah, they don't. It doesn't, push the
You can
patches
change the
down.
sound. This is when you're.
Yep, that's the patches. Yep.
Now I got a big old grape, so I don't know if these have to cut good.
You better have a
Well,
whole
they're cut
pile
extra
of
deep.
Like deep up. Or
Yeah, if you want to try one on, go for it. I mean, try this one. This way it's easier.
It's just gonna keep reoccurring.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check. Check 1, 2. Test. Check. 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 Check
Oh,
1,
yeah,
2.
that's comfortable. Does that look all right? Doesn't look
Yeah.
too high.
Check.
I mean, it's right.
Check.
And then the glasses. See, I don't put them down far enough for this, but
1,
you
2.
really
Check.
gotta put them
Check.
down. Oh, I see.
Check. Check.
How much are these?
Those are 30 with no patch, 35 with the patch.
Check. Check.
That's Notch. That's also a veteran-owned and
Turn
operated
it down.
company.
It seemed like it kind of squealed just for a second and then dropped off again. Check. Check 1, 2. Check. 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 Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I
And
like.
then you sell the patches
Yeah.
online too.
Yeah, we got patches
Oh, you got
online.
all
We got
kinds.
patches here.
I'm hearing that.
Okay, walk me through the significance. Fire, blue is police.
Yeah, blue is police. These are just different colored ones.
For out in the
tan.
desert and out in the.
Yep. So this is more of the gold one you wear in like Iraq or Afghanistan or
Right.
something like that. This
sandy
one,
conditions.
yeah, these are just more style point kind of a thing. The black and white, and then this one right here. Then you have the don't tread on me's, and then the ones that are on here, don't tread on me, thin red line.
Damn, too much to pick.
I know. We got options, man. That's why we come prepared. We drove down here from Connecticut. We can't drive back in another 24 hours to get stuff to come back
Yeah,
down.
I know what you mean. I'm from Washington D.C. originally. I moved down here about 15 years ago. These are the same size as that's on the hat. That looks. A little bigger.
Yeah. I had 3 of the thin red line ones that I just.
But I mean the blue one, the police one looks.
Oh yeah, they're all the same size.
They are.
Yeah.
I need a new hat.
I can't remember. My brother is a C-130 mechanic in the Air Force. Is it yellow?
Yellow?
What's yellow? What's the yellow stripe?
That is
Coward.
for us.
It says dispatch.
Yeah, dispatch.
This is just straight up the American flag,
It's a
right?
different
Nothing
color than
specific for that.
Yep.
For the flight line.
American flags, these, and then this is the thin red line.
Patrick's the one that keeps the
They're
C-130s
5
in the
apiece.
air.
Yep.
Change them out. This is just a stylish.
Keeps,
Dispatch in the flag.
Yeah.
I definitely want to
Pat
get.
keeps the C-130s in the
get
air,
the
and my
black
other brother
one
keeps
with
the
the
F-16s
police.
in the air.
Okay.
So
Keep that one on there just so I don't miss
Yeah, I
it.
understand.
Thing there.
I believe it.
Boom.
Tighten up enough.
cool.
You have a
Mine
family.
This is the same one.
Sorry.
I mean, I know I didn't try this.
Yeah, no, it's the
Same
same.
model.
Okay.
Okay.
Take the,
And then
I'll
that's
take
all right.
it.
I'll take it out. I love that I can switch these out.
Oh yeah, they're a lot of fun.
And I can order more.
Yes, you can.
I mean, I'm gonna buy another one. Take a look. I just want to go straight up.
Oh yeah, the black and silver. The great thing about the black hats is that they kind of go with everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, depending on what mood you're in.
Yep. Kind of like a mood ring. Oh, I'm feeling this today instead
Yeah.
of this patch.
Stop crying. A little bit model. Shut up. Stop having a fight.
So much to choose from.
I already know. Sounds like.
Let me get that one too.
This one? We'll keep it. It's got a protective backing on it.
Yeah.
So until you put it on or you decide to want to put it on, I'll just keep it.
But then when I take it off, I can put the backing back on.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
That stands out a little too.
My ex-husband was in the Afghanistan for, what was it, 14 months.
Yep.
And when he was there, we had signals. When the bombs were coming in, it was light switch on. When the bombs were going out, it was light switch off. Because he couldn't tell me.
Yep.
And yeah, it was bad. I heard a lot going in and out.
Yeah. I can't do this shit all day, dude. Get your shit right.
It's him over there. He's just doing the show. Yeah, I already complained to their boss already. Now I'm torn with this and this.
I know, right?
These are all you got, right?
Yeah, this is all we got.
I mean the model.
Yeah, whatever we have here is just what we have.
Oh, you don't have more? Like if you sell out of these, or
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Patches are popular.
yeah. So what am I on this?
Okay, so you have 3 patches and a hat and a bracelet.
I already paid you for the
Oh
bracelet.
yeah, you already paid me for the bracelet. Yeah.
There's an empty bottle here. I don't know what this is.
So we're at, let me see, 45 each.
What happens when you have a kid? You get spring break.
The hat was what?
30. 3 patches, 45, and I'm going to give you one of these on me.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I think you work for
I'm not trying to humble you. I just want to know
Oh
where.
no, don't worry about it. The only thing's going to hobble me is
Isn't that
all
check?
this
It's check. It's check.
BS with the sound keeps going.
That'll
I
be,
do
no,
not
tonight
understand.
you've got Nova Rex. So it'll be pretty crowded. That's a VH1 Hairband of the Year 1987.
Oh, nice.
And they have following. I mean, they have lots of originals.
Yeah.
They're not the most G-rated originals, but they're heavy rock. So they should be great. That's their first show. They're playing 5 times. That's their first show.
Yeah.
So you'll probably do well here.
Check, 1, 2,
I'd like to
check,
give you
check.
something, sir.
What's that?
I'm a doctor of chiropractic, and I usually charge $1,000 for this medical advice. But if you'd like me to write it down for a second, and give it to
Where did he go?
You can write anything you want. Sure. Take that.
Well, I'm just gonna write all the ones down.
And you're doing this for me because why? What do you?
Because I felt like the Lord told me to do it for you.
Oh, nothing you saw me doing that caused you to go, this guy probably would like. I'm just curious. You're doing that for everybody?
No, I don't do this for everybody.
Oh well, I'm just trying to educate myself. What was it that brought you
because
to?
I'm a Christian, and God said, offer him this as
Cool.
as something,
I appreciate that. No, I'm accepting it. I just was curious.
Yeah, that's the reason why, man. Because, look, the principle of karma is not true. The principle of whatsoever you cast upon the waters comes back to you, pressed down, should be overflowing, so shall men and women give into your bosom. So every time I do something for somebody, then I get a blessing in turn.
Yeah, you're never more like Jesus than when you're helping others. So
Exactly,
so
man.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Not dogging it.
It's got to be D3, okay? Usually a
And
oil.
what's this gonna do for me?
I'll show you. I'll tell you in a second. And you want to take.
I can always use any help I need.
The center one seems just a hair brighter. They've already exited.
probably with the Outlaws. They're pulling over anybody who's got an outlaw
associated.
thing. Yeah. Probably saw something on his.
I'm friends with the Outlaws. They're cool.
Yeah. You know, I know they are. They're friends with my band, but Daytona, Norman, they pull them over just to mark whatever they got.
Well, they used to have a clubhouse that was right over there. And I knew a guy, Johan, and he saw me chilling out at the Beaver Bar. And he's like, "Yeah, you're cool." And I said, "Yeah."
Check,
all right.
check,
He
1,
said,
2.
"Come over to our clubhouse." So I went over there, and they sat there, and they just like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm a Christian. I'm gonna talk to you about God all night."
Yeah, right.
And then I converted them all to Christianity.
That's good.
And they just gave me beers all night long.
Check, 1, 2.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like,
Check, 1, 2.
there you go. This is my website, all right. And if you ever need like to
Okay.
like actually contact me or whatever.
Right.
I'll have to run through that with you so I
Check, 1, 2,
understand you.
check.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you. I got 2 YouTube sites.
Alrighty. You guys, I don't mean to push you for the table, but we gotta keep this everything.
Oh, yeah.
About us as I come in.
Yeah. Can I just finish?
Sorry, I am a customer,
ahead,
so
man. Go right ahead.
I'm a customer. I just paid. So
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm
yes.
gonna hang.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
So.
Check, 1, 2, check, check, check.